Hey guys, Todd here with a new video. And today I'm excited to talk about something that I consider myself more or less an expert on. And that is the top 5 most stupid mistakes we as photographers often make. If you're new to the channel, my name is Todd Brown. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been shooting professionally in the region for the past 14 years. Today we're diving into those facepalm moments. Those moments where you're just like, I can't believe I did that. Let's hop right in. Number 1, not cleaning your lens. I know that's simple, but honestly, it happens to all of us. There could be fingerprints, there could be smudge, there could be lint, there could be mud, there could be all sorts of things on the front of your lens. And especially if you're shooting at high f-stops, it's gonna pick up everything on your lens and sensor. Every single time that you go out for the day, the very first thing you should do before you start shooting is clean your lens. And look, you don't need to have a fancy, nice lens cleaner. So what I find the easiest thing to do, you have your lens, you put a hot breath on the lens, and then if you have a cotton shirt, you clean it with it. Now that's assuming that you wash your clothes and you're wearing cotton or like a soft fabric. Number 2, forgetting to check your settings. The last thing you want to do is go out there, grab amazing images and have them all be small JPEGs. That's happened to me before and it's not good. You can make it work as long as, you're showing it on the internet, but if the client wants to print something, you're SOL. You want to check the ISO. You want to check if it's JPEG or RAW. You want to check to make sure you have the right metering. Maybe before you went out to a concert and shot in spot metering, and now you're in a different environment and you want to shoot in matrix metering. If you're shooting video, this is even more important because you want to make sure you have the right color profile. You want to make sure that you have the right time code. You want to make sure that you have the right frame rate, the right resolution. The very first thing, just check your settings, make sure they're the ones that you want. Number 3, running out of batteries. Now, if you're an amateur, this is okay, but it still really sucks. We've all been in that situation where the sun is at the right spot, everything's perfect, you've been shooting all day in not wonderful conditions, and now it's the golden hour, you're out there, you're shooting, and all of a sudden, the battery's dying, and you go to check your second battery, and you forgot to charge it. And so here you are, you've traveled across the world, it's the perfect moment, and you're out of batteries. So how do we avoid that? First of all, have a lot of batteries. Have at least 3 batteries. I always bring more batteries than I need. And I know this is a professional photographer thing, but amateurs, buy that extra battery. Have at least 3 batteries. Tip number 4 is for people that shoot video often, and that is don't have a dirty sensor. That's right, clean your sensor from time to time. If you live near a Sony store or you live in a big city, a lot of places will clean your sensor for free, or they'll clean it for a very small price. So you want to make sure your sensor isn't full of dust. Most mirrorless cameras will capture dust. Now, if you're shooting everything at f1.8 or f1.4 or f2.0 or f2.8, maybe you'll never know you have that dust on there because it won't show up. But if you're shooting at f8 or f11 or f16, you're gonna see the dust. So you wanna make sure that your sensor is clean. And super stupid mistake number 5 is something I've actually done an entire video on, and that is not paying attention to your background. The background is equally as important as your main subject. We've all had that great shot of us with a beautiful sunset or a cool mountain or on an architecturally important street, and somebody's butt is right behind us. Check out my video on that. I think you'll find it helpful. All right, guys, mistakes are part of the journey, but being aware of these 5 common pitfalls could save you a lot of frustration down the line. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe.